the city of Cocoa, Florida, not to be confused with the city of Cocoa Beach. Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for being here. For today's great adventure, we find ourselves at the Cocoa Village here in Cocoa, Florida. Now it's a very foggy morning right now, and hopefully it's gonna clear up. But the Cocoa Village, what I read online, seems so awesome. I've never been here, but they got specialty shops, restaurants, all kinds of mom and pop places, murals, and I'm hopefully gonna meet a friend. And I'm asking you, come join me, please. And as I approach the historic Cocoa Village, have a look at this mural right here. I think it's a representation of what we're gonna see today. And look, I met up with my friend Ryan. Ryan, what's going on, bud?
It's very foggy out here.
Yeah, right?
Cocoa Village today, isn't it?
Yeah, I was unexpected when I woke up this morning. I saw this. Thanks for the invite. I've never been here. Yeah, I've never been here, so
Me neither.
I guess we're gonna do a little exploring, right?
That's what I'm told, at least, by my intro.
The powers that be.
The powers that be my intro.
All right, let's do it, Ryan. And the entrance into the historic Cocoa Village is on the corner of Forest and King Street. So we're gonna head on in. And right behind the historic sign is, I'm gonna assume Ryan and he's giving me some really deep advice here because his hand's up and everything. So, and I'm listening intently, of course. And the Cocoa Village is kind enough to give us a directory of all the stuff they have here. So it looks like about a few blocks of pure entertainment and fun. And taking a look at the mural behind me, a lot of people are surprised to know this, but Florida and their cattle industry, people think citrus, and it's true citrus, but Florida's cattle, especially in the center of the state, south of Kissimmee, they do some cattle. Not saying like Texas style, but they definitely do their cattle here. All right, Ryan and I were discussing some places to eat. Barbecue place here looked really good. We actually talked to the owner. Unfortunately, they're closed today. But something that shocked me was Ryan's in-depth knowledge of barbecue. Where did you get all this information from? I just know, yeah, Texas barbecue, whatever. You talking wood and stuff. What's going on, dude?
I am a barbecue snob. I have been smoking barbecue for the better part of, it's been about 20 years now. I've got every barbecue making conveyance, or at least at one point or another I have in my backyard, and I drive my family nuts with it. And it's very rare that I get to speak to another pit master or barbecue snob.
Quite impressive, Ryan.
Thank you.
And here's a shot of said barbecue place, Kreiderman's. Got the big smoker out front there. And then Ryan's over there talking to the owner, like I said earlier, and we're gonna have to come back. Definitely have to come back. And here's a quick shot of Cocoa City Hall, which is located inside the historic Cocoa Village. And if you have some mail that needs mailing, well, you're in luck. They have a quaint little post office here at the Cocoa Village. And look at this, it's called Parrots Cove Mall. It's a vintage vinyl record shop. Unfortunately, it's closed today because I am definitely on the lookout for a couple vinyl records. It's not happening today though. And here's a shot of the church that was on the directory when we walked in. It's a First Baptist Church of Cocoa. And here's a side shot of the First Baptist Church of Cocoa. This is the original location. However, it was rebuilt, as you see Ryan walking by, it was rebuilt in 1962, this building. And upon closer inspection of the building, there it is, founded in 1910. I'm assuming rebuilt in 62. And we come across one of our first historical markers, and I'm a sucker for these. You can pause if you like, but basically this chapel behind me I'm going to show you was built or dedicated in 1924 and sold to the First Baptist Church we just saw in 1964. Here's a peek of the chapel right here. And behind me is a pirate museum. That's the good news. The bad news is it's closed. Let's take a closer look though. And the museum says it has shipwreck items, some antiques and oddities, and some vintage weaponry, all that stuff. But unfortunately, they are closed Sunday through Tuesday. And we are 0 for like 3 on places to go. This is pretty cool to see. It's called the Old Florida Barbershop. Looks like it's been there a while. And one thing I want to mention, if you come out here, there appears to be plenty of parking. I mean, we're here early on a weekday, but there's plenty of parking behind me. And also, Ryan and I parked over there by the Indian River Lagoon. And one place that I was looking forward to visit here in the historic Cocoa Village was the Magic Dove Shop. Unfortunately, it's closed right now, which it says it's open, but this is the Ryan and I luck we have today. And we just came across this George and Dragon English Tavern, established in 2019. And this is really neat to have on the side of the building here, the tavern. They have the British lumberjack flag, and also one of the coolest flags out there is the flag of Wales. And fun fact, I see the English flag flying behind me as well. I've been to both England and Wales. And here we have the Florida Historical Society state headquarters. It's a library of Florida history, Florida books and gifts. This is right up my alley. And take a look at the building here. It's on the National Register of Historic Places, and guess what? Color me surprised. It's closed today, so we will not be entering. All right, Ryan, quick question. If we didn't have bad luck, we'd have like no luck at all. I mean, are you located like a burial ground somewhere where you live, or?
I mean, yeah, but I can't find my keys.
This is a good looking mural here on the side of this pub. Another English or British pub here. Dog and Bone British pub. I'm assuming that's a English bulldog. They also have a French Delights bakery here, and it's actually open. And it looks like we are encroaching on lunch. And unfortunately, Ryan told me no desserts before lunch, but they do have an ice cream shop here that's actually open. And here is the Enchanted Lounge restaurant. And also to the left of it here, connected to it, is an entrance to a speakeasy. And I think the password to get in is closed. Have a look at this building here, right in the corner of King and Delanoy. It's the S. Travis Company. This is a hardware store, and also corner there has a historical market you have to go check out. And this here is some really neat history. Founded in 1885. Pause if you like, I'm gonna give you a brief explanation, but it's the oldest continuously operated business in the city of Cocoa and one of the oldest hardware stores in the state of Florida. Surviving 2 world wars, numerous hurricanes, and financial busts. Wow. And if you know me, you know I'm not mechanically inclined, so hardware stores is not a place I frequent too often. And this mural is in Spanish, but it's really neat nonetheless. It says, "Without corn, there's no country." And I gotta say, the historic Cocoa Village, it's really nice. It's really small, mom and pop shops, murals, quaint little restaurants, quirky things, very eclectic feel. Kind of reminds me of the video that Ryan and I did in downtown Claremont. I'll put a link right here, but definitely getting those same type of vibes, and I'm liking it. And this building here in the corner of Brevard and Oleander is the historic Cocoa Village Playhouse, performing plays since the 1920s. You know, I wonder if Ryan's ever been in a play before. And we have come full circle. We're back at the Indian River Lagoon, and the sun has come out.
It's nice now.
Ryan, I want to thank you so much. This was not on my radar. I had no idea about this place. Thank you so much for inviting me out here.
Thanks for coming out and enjoying the closed shops of Cocoa Village.
Minor details. Please like and subscribe. Take care. Until next time. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider becoming a channel member. If you already are one, thanks for the support. Let's grow this together.